We live? Heck yes. We're live. I need to make sure it's not set as unlisted. Let's see. Man, what is going on upstairs? Let's see. Let's check. Give me 1 second. Let's see here. Yeah. Hopefully it's not on unlisted. Let's see if I quick. Oh, Cooper. Let's see. Says I'm live streaming. I just don't know if it's on unlisted. Should have went public. Let's see. Sorry. No one's in yet? No. Check this out. Whoops. Let's see. I gotta take it off unlisted somehow. There we go. Now it's should be public feed. Let's see. Let's see, go to my channel. It should say join live now. I think so. Let's see here. What's happening? There we go. I got 2 viewers. Welcome aboard. We're went live. We're gonna get some of my ice fishing stuff ready. Kind of just hang out, and I got the Utah Ice Grand Slam going on. So feel free to comment. This is cool. Jordan Mobley. Hi. How are you? Let's see. Jordan Mobley, that's my wife. She's amazing. When we get a few more people in, we'll get started. And what's up, man? How are you? Ski Skur 9073. Sorry if I chopped that up. But yeah, like I was saying, let's get a few more people up in here, and we'll get started. I got a lot of gear to go over. I want to show you guys. Like I said, get ready for this ice fishing tournament and get my ice fishing gear up, ready to go in general. For the other, I got 4 viewers now. Thanks for coming along. Well, I'll just get started. So I got this ice tournament. So Saturday, I'm thinking about going up and chasing some brook trout, maybe some Arctic grayling. Thinking we could probably get on some decent tiger trout depending on how the snow is. Oh, Bryson. We'll bring out the Barbie rods soon. But anyways, I just picked up this Garmin Striker 4. Had to get a sonar, so it's not something to find fish. I did have a live scope, but I ended up selling it. I mean, it was heavy. I wanted to run the light so I can run and gun, but love the live scope. I loved it for structure, but with this, I found with these traditional sonars, I may be wrong, but from what I've seen, I catch a lot more fish on these traditional sonars. It's not producing enough, as much sound, should I say. You know, I just seen a video the other day, and the dude sneezed on the ice. I think I shared it in my page, but he sneezed and it scared all the perch away. Anyways, I'll get started. That was that Garmin I showed you. It's just the Striker Plus 4. Nothing fancy, you know, just so I could see depth, target fish, mark them, whatever. But I like running these boots. These are the Lacrosses. They're not the Arctic ones, but these ones keep my feet pretty dang toasty wearing wool socks and all that. It's pretty awesome. Anyways, got a tripod, my GoPro set up. Oh, I got the camera over here. My tripod and the GoPro set up. That's for when I record. So I'm going to try and record this whole tournament. What's up, Howard? Glad you made it, buddy. But yeah, I'm going to try and record every catch and every species because it's a game of inches, and hopefully we get into some big fish. I have plans to chase some giant browns. But yeah, I like got extra batteries, such. I got this pulling harness that Eagle Claw makes. Dude, it makes life so much easier. I'm telling you, so much easier pulling that sled. I'm hands-free. I can even hold the auger, pop holes, and just throw the ice deucer in there, you know, and just constant run and gun. And that's kind of how I like to ice fish. I rarely use a shack. I'm always running and gunning, jumping points, looking for structure, you know. Just trying to find big fish is all. Obviously, I got the Eskimo floating suit. You know, safety first. It's real warm. I highly recommend it if anybody's looking. But I want to show you guys. I don't know if anyone's heard of Kramer Custom Rods. What's up, Lifeline Board Outdoors? Yeah, I'm not on board yet. We're going to head up Saturday and see what we can do. But yeah, like I was saying, I was going to show you this rod. I just got this custom made. It's a Kramer Custom. I got it. It's a 39-inch medium light action, I believe. Yeah, medium light action with a fast tip. It got that high vis on there. And I just bought Shimano Sienna with it. Love the handle. I got it custom colors, purple and black. I don't know if you guys can see, but right here it says Shupe Outdoors on it. So that's my signature rod. Really excited to hammer trout on that. Walleye, perch, anything, but it's going to be my designated big trout rod is what it'll be. Pretty pumped about that one. Let's see what else we got. I mean, if that fish are biting light, might be the rod I'll be using in the Uenas just because it has a super sensitive tip. It's the 38-inch tickle stick, man. Can't go wrong. So sensitive. Nice rods. I like them. I just got it paired up with a Daiwa. I want to say, I think it's not a Fuego. I forgot what kind of reel that is. Oh, heck yeah. That's awesome. Tournament director. Dude, I'm so excited to be aboard. My partner right there, Tight Lines with Howard, Team KCR, stands for Kramer Custom Rods. We're going to be fishing it, so hopefully we can put the hammer on and win. Very, very competitive angler, so when I get after it, we're going to get after it. So let's see what else. And then I don't know if you guys have heard of these JT rods, but I got this in a medium, and this one's the 32-inch, and I like these longer rods mainly because when I'm jigging, right, I can feel light bites on that sensitive tip, but I got that backbone, which I can just ease into the hook set. I don't have to yank up hard. You just ease into the hook set, and they stay pinned, even on them big fish, you know. But like I was saying, I got this medium rod, so I could use this one mainly for my ripping wraps and jigging wraps and all that stuff. Just heavier baits. I can really rip in there, cause some attention, you know. Let's see. Let's read some comments. Was on Mirror Lake the other day, mixed bit, some light, some track along the pulling. Happy to have you guys aboard. Oh, that's awesome. How's the snow up there? I'm kind of worried about this snowstorm. We're glad to be aboard, man. This will be my first ice tournament. I'm not sure about Howard's, but this will be my first tournament. I'm glad that it's a 3-month long. I like the idea of the game of inches and just adding each species in. Really got me way interested. And my other rod, it's just a light action St. Croix. So I use this rod for like more finesse, just because it's a 36 inch light action rod. And I can tell finicky bites, you know. I don't really care for dead stick in it, right? But when I'm keeping it moving, I can really feel the action. I don't want to put a heavier jig on this. I think the biggest I'll go on this is, I don't know, a 1/16 ounce on that, just because it is so light and the tip is super, super sensitive on it. So, and then the last rod, so this is a light action JT shiver stick. And it's the 35 inch. I got the Daiwa Ballistics 2500, I believe. Yeah, that's what it is on there. This rod, it's put a lot of fish on there. It's more of a stiffer light action rod, but I mean, it pans fish good. It really good. Really enjoyed this rod. I can get away with a little bit heavier jigs with this one too, so it's awesome. So I think we're gonna get this KCR tied up. Dada. Hi, baby. Give me 1 second, okay? Dada. Sorry, guys. The daughter wanted to say hi. Anyways, so yeah, we're gonna get this Kramer Custom set up and show you guys what I'm tying on. Let's see, because I'm just running, what is it, 6-pound fluorocarbon, and I run that on all my rods. And basically, why I have so much rods too is just because I like to have a plethora of baits tied on, just so I don't have to keep retying. I can just dump it in. I kind of learned that from the bass tournament trail, which I only fished one tournament on the bass tournament trail, but you know, it's from watching Major League Fishing and all that. Let's see, let's read some comments. Let's see. Oh, okay, the hill was slick. Hopefully it's not too bad with the storm. I hope we can get back up in there. Honestly, that would be killer. Just so we can get on the board, man. I'm eager to get out on the ice. I've been duck hunting pretty hard this year. And the funny thing about the duck hunt too is the migration's really starting to push now. I've been watching a lot of these birds come down, which is awesome. I want to show you guys something. So, all right, let's see. So shout out to Ghirardelli Outfitters, man. They sent me some baits. I want to show you this. These are musky tubes they sent me. Big boys, man. I can't wait to throw them. We got a, what is it? Musky rod in there. It's a Tackle Industries rod, telescope rod. Thing is awesome. But I want to show you guys something. This bait that Ghirardelli sent me. This is what I'm excited about. Okay. I know Bryson knows. He's in the chat. These baits right here, I'm a big fan of birthday cake jigs, right? So birthday cake tungstens, you know, critter bugs, all that stuff. Well, they sent me these birthday cake tubes, and so it's like a combination of my favorite color and my favorite jig to throw through the ice. White tube. and the birthday cake, money. It's gonna be game over. So I'm gonna tie this up real quick because that'll be the first thing. Bryson, don't worry, I won't. Let's see. Oh yeah, shout out to Shredfin Imperial for providing me and Howard with amazing shirts, man. Couldn't go wrong. So I just tie a trilene knot on all of my jigs, my spoons, and all that. But when I'm doing my tungsten jigs, I actually like to tie a Rapala knot. And just because it lets that jig flow in motion, if that makes sense. Like you can get more action out of it, right? Tie that up real quick. Let's see. So the competition already started? Yes, it's already started. It started December 1st and it ends March 1st. Hey, baby. Oh my gosh, I love them. Okay, hold on. Yeah, I love them. Okay, let's go shut the door.
Okay. What's happening now? Oh, be quiet.
Yeah, come say hi. Listen to the camera. Huh?
Hey.
Winston wants to say hi to the camera. Let's see. Oh yeah, we're getting on it. We just had some duck hunting stuff to do, and like I said, work is getting in the way. So yeah, that's the whole big problem, is just work getting in the way. So let's see. But yeah, I'm excited to get after it. I got a plan. I'm hoping there's a reservoir. I don't really like to mention that much, but I do very, very well catching big browns up there. And I am eager to get up there and get after it. The north end of it, should I say, usually freezes first. But last year we was on it mid-December. But this year it seems like it's been warmer, so we'll see. What's up, buddy? Say hi. Come say hi. You gotta get the camera. Camera's right here. Say hi.
Hi.
And here's Brenly. All right, guys.
Let's go.
Cute kiddos. But yeah. And then so I lost my train of thought. It's all right though. But yeah, we got that birthday cake tube tied on. So with this, where is it? Let's see. Like I said, this might, just because how sensitive, I want to see how aggressive these trout are. Lifeline Outdoors, question for you. How aggressive were them trout being up there in Mirror Lake? I was just curious, because that kind of dictates for me too what I like to tie on if I want to fish aggressive and whatnot. So let's see. I lost a monster rainbow last year, man. It still hurts. That's actually the first long form YouTube video I ever posted, was that big rainbow I lost through the ice up there. So let's see. I'm just again just rigging this one up, and I might just honestly stick to these two rods and rig one up for dead sticking. These tickle sticks, they got a lot of eyes on them. But let me get the bait tied on and I'll kind of explain. Because I know this tournament is ran through the Fish Donkey app, and you got to submit your fish through a bump board, right? Measure it through a bump board. Take pictures in a video, I believe. I've never done it before, so we'll see. So we'll see. And you win, as I know I like to use smaller profiles, because I'll actually go up there, hike in and throw a little bobber on my regular spinning rod with a little tube jig and actually do very well too. That's a real good way to catch them fish up there. But them brook trout and fish up there, they're always eager to eat, especially if you get off into them lakes you can hike into during the summer and spring. Killer. So let's see, what do I want to tie on that? I'm gonna do tungsten. Get a spoon on there. What do you guys think? Should we tie a dinner bell on, or what do you guys think? So I want want to tie something on for them more aggressive fish. You know what I mean? And got a lot of attraction. Thank you guys for joining. This is awesome. Let's see. So I got a plethora of spoons. I'll show you guys my favorite color. There it is. Let me show you guys this. You fish this spoon early mornings and late evenings, and it's killer. This dinner bell right here, especially for them trout. It's pretty awesome. So let's see. So I want to go with a smaller profile. I really like pink, especially if there's tiger trout. I don't know. I found pink to do very well for tiger trout and cutthroat trout, as a matter of fact. But I do got this littler spoon. Let's see. Hard to pick, man. I like gold a lot. And here's that little pink spoon, dinner bell, some silver on it. And just get loud in there, you know. And then probably on my light action, I'm going to tie either a white tube or a glow tube. Just kind of more of a finesse style, because I know I got that birthday cake tube. We'll just see, because I also got these critter bugs too, man. I don't know. I'm excited. Let's see where's my line. I actually had to put my other rod away because it wouldn't fit. I have too many rods in my rod case. I just got the Shills Outfitter rod case. This thing is awesome. What setup gets the corn and WD-40? Buy my heavy stick, bud. Bryson. Pink did good and green. That's awesome. That's good to know. Thank you, Lifeline Outdoors. But yeah, what did Bryson say? Corn and WD-40. Oh, dude, that's what we tip it with and spray it all down, bud. And you tell me not to tell the secrets, and you're the one telling the secrets. Do you tip those jigging spoons with a worm or a spike? So sometimes I'll put a waxy on there, but I like to go to Sportsman's and get red shiners, right? And then, so there's a little trick with these dinner bells. I can even show you guys. I'll just tip it with a piece of meat from there. So let me set this down. Let me grab a dinner bell. I can show you guys something I learned. I don't know if you guys ever watched Uncut Angling, but they actually showed me this technique. But what you can do, I'll explain it because it would take a minute to actually show you. But so you get this little swivel on there, that little snap, right? But if you switch this ring and that snaps so the hook is on this, you can actually put them shiner heads on there, and that kills it. That's actually one of the go-to walleye setups, to be honest with you. It's just them minnow. I like them shiners, minnows in general, just because they put off a lot more scent. But more panfish wise, I'm throwing 9 times out of 10, I'm throwing waxies on a tungsten. You know. Yeah, we got that one tied up. Let's see. Oh yeah, get soft tips. I gotta get this light action rod. So oh yeah, that's right. I didn't even mention it. This light action rod, it's a St. Croix Mojo Ice. Killer rod, man. Super killer. Caught a lot of fish on this too. I actually had what was it? The tickle stick with the free fall reels. I know you guys see that all my reels are open faced. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not a free fall reel kind of guy. I hooked into a stud brown and I just got that reel, immediately burnt the drag up. And well, I guess that's my fault too, because I didn't pay attention to the pounds per drag and it just destroyed the reel. But it's all right. I feel like I get more play out of a spinning reel anyway. So let's see. Because I also got a whole bag of goodies too. See that? Ooh, pink tubes, man. That might be killer. That's what I was looking for. Let's see. Yeah, look at this. That's what I'm going on. So we'll do pink again on this light. Like I say, we can go super light with that rod. But this is another bait from Ghirardelli Outfitters. You guys ought to check them out. Killer. And that thing's full pink. That's going to be a stud. So this one I'll probably tie a Rapala knot. Just so I don't have to keep adjusting that knot on that jig to keep that bait horizontal, right? I'll do some how-to videos on how to tie these knots. It's just I gotta figure out a way to get my camera hooked up. This is my first time live streaming, so we're still trying to figure it out, fill everything out. When are you hitting the ice? Saturday morning. I'm trying to. I would like to, but depending on the storm, I'm gonna push as hard as I can to hit the ice on Saturday. So just so I can get on the board. Very, very eager to get on the board. So I know what's his name, Dustin Piper, dude, killing it. What does he have? I think last I seen was 60 inches already. Let's see. What we should get everyone together in January for a panfish blast. That'd be fun. I agree with you. That'd be super, super fun. What am I doing? Getting concentrated on the comments. Okay, I do 4 wraps on this Rapala knot. Any more I found when I do kind of just breaks the line. And just because the Rapala knot just kind of creates a loop just so it can bounce. I'll show you guys what I mean. I get a little bit more action out of the Rapala knots and these smaller jigs. That's kind of what I was saying, why I do it with the tungstens as well. And maybe the camera won't be as blurry. I can actually show you guys, but let's see. So I think I'll just tie them 3 up for now. I don't think I need to go super heavy on the rods and stuff up in the winters, but there's that. Oh yeah, you can see the Rapala knot, just little, so it'll float down and all that stuff. 67 inches. He's a beast. And gorgeous weekend before the bash, like 8 of us to sleep with. Dude, that sounds so fun. So do you fish the bash? I've been wanting to get into that one. And the gorge in general. I haven't even fished the gorge yet, I don't think. No, I haven't. I know my buddies fish out there all the time and just kill the Lakers, man. And dying for a Laker. That's awesome. So let's see. But yeah, I was going to show you guys. So this is the bump board I'm running. It's just the clam. What does it measure out to 32 inches? Freaking awesome. 32 inches. So hopefully we can get on the tiger muskie this year, and they'll be well past that. I have to find a bigger bump board just for that because I plan on chasing them specifically at Pineview. But I was fishing for them last year, not 2 seasons ago, but I could only mark them. I couldn't get them to eat. I threw everything at them, but we'll see. So yeah, we got these 3 rigged up so far. Got the ice scoop, obviously gonna set a rod up for the jaw jacker. That's crazy. Let's see, I know a group of friends that go to the bash every year. We can make a weekend of it. Dude, let's get it set up. I would like to try that bash. Sounds like a fun time. I guess the only thing that kind of sketches me out, how is the ice on the gorge? Because I know it can be pretty finicky with the wind and all that stuff breaking it up. So let's see, Lifeline. I did once, and you can't outfish the locals. Yeah, they kind of seems like that everywhere because we go up to Idaho quite a bit, and man, I watch these locals get up and fishing almost the same thing as in location wise, and they just drill them, man. It's pretty cool. Watched one guy up at a reservoir in Idaho. He caught around, he's telling me, just trolling, caught around 80, 90 smallmouth bass. And he said that's not even what he wanted to catch. And I was like, dude, that's why I'm up here. So it's pretty funny. Well, let's see. We got 3 rods rigged up. And thank you guys again for hanging out. 9 followers. Welcome aboard. Let's go. Thanks for clicking on the live. So we'll probably not fish this JT, the 32 inch. Yeah, maybe. I'm trying to think what rod I want on the jaw jacker. Question for you guys. What's the best rod you found to, what action should I say, to put on the jaw jacker? I had last year I was throwing my medium action on there, and I don't know, I just feel like I wasn't getting good hook sets. I don't know if the jaw jacker wasn't tuned correctly, but I don't know, still trying to figure out. So what's up, Alexis? Thanks for joining. It's a good time to go to the bash, but it's not for me. Why is that? Do you catch them burbot a lot, or because I would like to try eating them, or is it just because how finicky the lake can be? I know a lot of people enter it too. I think I've been asked a couple years ago to go, but I never ended up going. You know, I just kind of stayed local and fished these northern Utah lakes, figuring them out. I think I got them down to a T now, and I've caught a lot of fish out of them, but it's mainly just trying to catch big fish now. You know, I love catching any fish, but when you're specifically targeting these big fish, it's fun. It's fun stuff. Okay, let's see. Maybe I will throw this 35 inch. Excuse me. Maybe I will throw this 35 inch for the jaw jacker. Seems stiff enough. And we're gonna just do it for medium action. That'll probably be best. It's a little ice. Let's see. So I'll actually tip this one with a tungsten. What is it? I know Clam makes it epoxy drop. I don't know if you guys have heard of them ones, but number one of my go-to tungsten jigs. Let me get this lined up and I'll show you guys real quick. This jig, I've caught so many fish on this thing, and that's I've caught a bunch of trout, bluegill, perch, crappie, largemouth. That's a fun one too. Gotta get after that. And let's see. On my jig dots. There we go. So now I still got some wormages on it. Gotta clear it off. This jig's cool. So it's white and orange. Well, I don't know if you want to say white. It's more glow than orange. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it got that little gem in there, and it just reflects light during the daytime. But I've done pretty dang good on that. Let's see. Let's read comment. Any fish in the down here? Me personally, no, but Bryson, it's in the chat. He's crushed them, you know. So, and it's good to always have a jaw jacker set out just in case, you know. That way you can fish 2 rods, have one dead sticking, and then jig the other, you know, and kind of find or gauge what depth them fish are in if you can't really locate them on the fish finder. Let's see. It's the only time I had been, and we caught like 8 froze to death. It just wasn't my cup of tea. I like to just go have a good time and not have the pressure, which is very, very understandable. I totally get that. You know, that so with all them locals doing it, then does it get real busy? Because I don't know. Sounds fun, but I don't like being too crowded, just like you're saying. And like you said, it's probably cold as crap. Let's see. Just tying another Rapala knot. Let me get this tied up. I'll show you guys. I have the video on my channel. Hey, I'll check that out for sure once I'm done with this live stream. Thanks for a recommendation. Let's see. Dang, it's getting hard to see the line for me. I'm getting old. Just kidding. Well, kind of. Let's see. There we go. So I got this one. This will be on the jaw jacker. We'll try that out. But yeah, if you guys see, that's just on another Rapala knot. I kind of tied that loop a little bigger. I kind of messed that up. Let's see. There it is. There we go. That's fixed. Looking forward to tomorrow. We're going to figure out our first hard water trip together and start any fishing with them. Sounds good, Howard. I'm excited too. Hopefully we can get on some of these fish. Me and Howard got custom rods made. I got a 7'6" medium light fast action tip walleye rod. I just got customized. It's like this new ice rod that I just got. But it got some carbon fiber reel seating. Dude, it's beautiful. I can't wait to throw it. The same company as Kramer Custom Rods. I suggest you guys check them out. He makes quality stuff. Spencer Hill. What's up, dude? How are you? Thanks for joining, buddy. Look at all these comments. You guys are awesome, man. Let's go. Yeah, we got to get out and get after it. I know Bryson and Howard, they're real eager to get after it. But like I was saying, tomorrow I'm hoping to get on some walleye. I need to get a good walleye bite, not only for video, but I want to eat them, man. That's my go-to fish. I prefer walleye over cod, as crazy as that sounds, and halibut, honestly. You know, I was going to show you some more of these baits Ghirardelli had sent me. So he makes these white tubes. They're killer. That's their logo right there. So these are going to be deadly too. These are another one I'm excited for. These orange guys. Right. And then we got pink, the same pink one, but bigger. Right. And then bigger pink tubes, which will be killer at strawberry. I already know that. And personally, one of my favorites, these white silver sparkle tubes. Killer. Sorry for the lighting. I try to get in the best lighting possible. But check these out. That's my favorite color in there. Purple. That's awesome. I don't know, purple. I always liked purple, but it became a real confidence color for me. It seems like it's just flashy enough. It attracts them fish, but even in muddy water, man, that dark profile and the dark color, it stands out. It stands out good. Even in clear water, you know, they see the shine, the flicker. It looks like an iridescent from bait fish or something, and they just can't resist it. Let's see. Oh, yes. Nice job, Howard. KCR, Custom Kramer Rods. They're doing a $70 special on the 31-inch All-Star for panfish. Just mention Shupe out, obviously my channel, or Tight Lines Canadian Fishing Adventures, TLCFA, and we can get you going for $75 on a customized rod. I recommend it, honestly. They're awesome rods for sure. Well, we got all these rods set up, and I think that's what I'm comfortable with throwing for now. We'll just do the 4, one on the jaw jacker, running pink jig, birthday cake tube, jaw jacker, obviously birthday cake, tungsten jig, and that pink dinner bell. Let's see, get these all put away quick. Give me one sec. Sorry, guys. Let's see that one. On these tickle sticks, I don't like to just put them away when you put the hook in the hook slot. Because that other tickle stick I got, one that got that drag burnt up, the tip of the rod kind of just stayed bent. And I don't know. I could be just overthinking it, but I like everything straight, you know what I mean? I'm excited for that rod. That's my killer. I'll probably not hook that one up either just because it has that light action. Heck yeah. That's the rod setup we're gonna run. And I'm just running this guy right here. It's the Strike Master 24 volt. This thing's done me dang good. She eats good. I enjoy it. I think it's time for a new battery though, honestly. I noticed it stops halfway through my cuts on thicker ice. But yeah, we'll just have to see. Heck yeah. But yeah, that's all the gear I plan on bringing. I'm running I have my ice fishing sled. It's the Eskimo. It has the bench in it, flip over tent. But I took the tent off just because of weight. And if I go out and it's super stormy, obviously I'll bring the tent. But like I said, I like to run gun, find fish, chase them down, and see if we can pull them out. I still can't believe that dude has 67 inches. He got a big jump, man. It's awesome. That's awesome. That just gets me eager to get after it. Let's see, Howard. 3 KCR and 2 tickle sticks for me. Heck yeah, dude. That's what I need is a tickle stick from KCR. I need a designated panfish rod. I don't think I really have one. I need something that's super, super sensitive. I used to just washing a flasher and when they eat, you just fill the line and set the hook. But it's going to be a good season. You guys plan on getting out a lot? Ice fishing or open water fishing? I would like to go down south and hit Sand Hollow and do some bass fishing where we get full into ice season. But we'll see if we make it down there. Not entirely sure. So let's do it. Yeah, I'm excited, but we'll probably end the live in 3 minutes. I think I covered anything. Do you guys have any questions that you want me to answer for you? What was I going to say? I was going to tell you guys another reason why. Oh, that's one thing I want to tell you guys specifically on here is that for me finding fish and why I went with this Garmin Striker 4. So I like to follow contour maps when I'm fishing these Utah lakes. And 9 times out of 10, I do a lot better fishing off them contour maps, finding structure like that. And then just when I get on there and the fish, you can just see them on there just because they always hold by structure. Let's see what Bryson says. Planning on overnights this year? I'd love to. We got to get something going on it. I know I missed a comment. Give me one sec, Bryson. I would like to. There's a certain lake I would like to go. I'm hoping it freezes good this year. I think it's Starvation. I would like to do an overnighter on Starvation, and either Fish Lake and there's another lake. And I'd probably get chewed up if I mentioned, but let's see. Lifeline Outdoors. Where are you, bud? It was a party, 200 or 300 yards from us. Big wall tents. Yeah, I'm out. Yeah, that seals the deal. I'm not going to do that. That don't sound like it. I mean, maybe if you want to drink, catch fish, and all that fun stuff, but I don't know. I think I just get too into it. Thanks for the heads up, buddy. But yeah, there's even a couple more I'd like to do overnighters on. It'd be cool to, I don't know, stay a couple nights and really, really find some of these big browns and tiger trouts, because I know there's giants in these lakes that we're fishing up here in northern Utah. I think I got a couple tricks up my sleeve, should I say? I'm kind of stuttering. Anyways, a couple tricks up my sleeve. I think that's gonna put me in good position in this tournament. Let's see, Bryson. 3 days at LC down. Let's do it, dude. Yeah, I know, Howard. Just wait till we get you on one, buddy. Yes, I'll watch Dustin's vids for sure. I got a lot of catching up to do on the other channels. It's been real busy trying to record and hunt and all that stuff and get it done. Little Cooper's up there howling. So Heck yeah. That makes me happy, Howard. I cannot wait to see your face when you get a kiked up round, buddy. It might change your life. Another one I'd like to do too is I would like to get on some smallmouth through the ice too. That would be a blast. So, but yeah, I think, like I said, I think I covered everything. I think we're gonna end it there. Just want to say thank you guys for following along. I'm probably going to get on live much more, especially on the ice. I want to do some live videos, and I want you guys out there fishing with me. That would be awesome. So I appreciate you guys following along. Until next time.